the power of saying no. You've just made up your mind to go to the library and sit over there for a fixed duration to finish off a particular chapter. But just after you have initiated your studies, 5 minutes after that, you have a friend visiting you in the library who tells you to come with him for the purpose of having a cup of tea or for the purpose of shifting his equipment in the room, or you might be getting a call from one of your friends, "Bhai, 10 minute ke liye aaja." What is your first reaction? You see, if you are a good-hearted, kind-hearted Samaritan, your first reaction is very likely to be that you would close off your book and then attend to the call which has been made to you either on the phone or in person. But what do you realize? In the process of helping somebody out, which is obviously a very good gesture on your part, what is lost at your end is the initial enthusiasm, the initial zeal to finish off what you had planned to start off in the book. So it has happened with a lot of us so many times that in spite of our best gestures, in spite of having the helping nature, in spite of being a so-called good Samaritan, what we face is that in that same process, we end up doing something which is not benefiting ourselves. How to tackle this situation? Now, I do not intend to be a roadblock in the friendship of yours, nor do I want you to break off all relationships because each of them have got its own significance. But what I'm trying to help you out understand over here is the concept of saying no. So you might be very polite, be respectful, be very courteous as and when you try to answer that kind of a call either on phone or in person, and you might as well tell this individual that if this particular task is not absolutely urgent, then you would be trying to compensate, you would be trying to help this individual out after a gap of, let's say, 2 hours. 2 facts. People are less likely to take you for granted. It's not that every Tom, Dick and Harry is coming up with his or her own issues and they are disturbing your study schedule. Number 2, you do not end up helping out somebody at the cost of, not completing your own chapter, not completing your own task, and in the process, not suffering at your end. If, however, we have a situation which is an emergency. Let's say it's an example of a medical emergency wherein one of your friends, himself or herself, needs to go to the doctor, or they have a family member who has to be transported to the hospital for which they are requiring your help. Let's say you have a car or a bike and they are the ones who are not having it as of now. Then of course, this should be treated as an exception. Also trying to help you understand over here is we have a digital kind of a friend which is also hacking us, which is also trying to disturb the way we are studying. And that would be in the form of any kind of a notification that I'm getting on my mobile. So it may so happen that my mobile is placed right beside me as and when I'm trying to study and I get a notification from one of my friends. Now you might be smart enough that you are not able to read that notification, you are not able to read that exact message. But what you get over here is that yes, I got a message from Riya, I got a message from Ankur. The very fact that you're able to read that who has sent this particular message starts a trigger in your mind which is going to deviate the complete focus of what you are having in your studies. And if at all I look at her message, the whole rhythm, the whole momentum goes for a toss. So we have to learn the power of saying no. You don't have to be discourteous, you don't have to be disrespectful, you don't have to be mean. I'm not asking you to be selfish, but at the same time, I'm asking you to just prioritize the things as per your own vision, as per your own benefit. We'll catch up again with more productivity hacks in the near future. Best wishes.